welcome to another edition of the Sports One. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Pour here on a Feel Good Friday, Ryder Cup Friday. Barnes and Tony, and we'll get to Jeremy Shad at the Ryder Cup in a second as the Americans taking it on the chin early, but a lot of golf left to be played, 2 sessions today. I know you're well rested, but other than that, how are you, Tony?
No, dude, I'm doing great, man. I don't know about well rested being the best word for that, but regardless, though, pumped, dude. It's Friday, Ryder Cup. Obviously, that's pretty sick. Regardless of them losing, though, it is cool. It was cool, like listening to Rick and Dave this morning from the Ryder Cup.
Yes,
hearing people shouting, near them or whatever. Seems like a super riled up crowd. So that's pretty cool. I'm sure the atmosphere is great. So yeah, dude, feel pretty good.
Yeah, had a great time last night at the Garden.
Great time, dude. Dem C's,
the double wins for baseball last night.
Yeah, you gotta love that. Nail biter NFL.
Nail biter.
That was cool
NFL.
to catch the end of that.
Yeah, the walk off. I mean, obviously, I know leaving the Garden bitter taste, Tony. But like I was telling you last night, third string goalie, not really worried about it. I think there was a lot of offense shown. I like that the young guys scored.
That's right.
So
no, it was Perot scored. Did Othman score too? I think. Yeah. So yeah, that was cool. And they were good, good lines, good plays. Like Trocheck was flying around out there. So was Mika. Lafreniere looked good as well. So yeah, I guess so. It is kind of crazy to see just like I went to the bathroom. Literally 2 goals were scored. The third
almost.
I saw the third one walking back, dude. That was kind of wild. And then it happened again. Like it happened twice, like just rapid goals in succession. It's kind of wild, dude. So,
and I don't know if he's tuned in, but if he is, because I feel like he does tune in frequently. Corey, big Islanders fan. Don't get too excited. No. I still think. Listen, I know Tony's not confident in our team this year, but I think we're still gonna be better than the Islanders. Honestly, I don't know if you think it's gonna be close or what, but
I would think it's gonna be close, to be honest. But I guess we'll see. Time will tell.
But like you had to give an answer.
Like who'd be better?
Who's gonna have more wins?
I would.
Wow.
I guess the Rangers, right? But I mean, they could be duking it out for a wild card spot.
I know, but I mean, I think the advantage we have is that we're not paying Jean-Gabriel Pageau.
Yeah, dude.
$20 million. I know he's not making 20, but he's making what? 10, maybe.
Jean-Gabriel Pageau.
And he should be, coming back for the alumni game.
No, he really should, dude. It's kind of embarrassing.
32. Or did he kind of, like, for him...
No, last year he was solid down the stretch.
For him that was good. But still, I mean, go to the full stats here. I want to see, like, him in his heyday. What did that look like?
Honestly, I feel like this guy was always kind of a disappointment.
Yeah, the points were never there.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
I know, kind of wild, dude. He was someone who was touted highly.
Yeah.
He
was a
fourth round pick.
Okay. Gotcha. So obviously, as hockey moves closer, we'll talk about that. But we are in the preseason,
60 or $30 million.
It's so funny. Corey just texted me, but I thought it was about something else, but I thought it was going to be about, he's with the Islanders, dude.
Yeah.
But he's, I would say with the Isles, maybe comparable to Josh B with the Yankees, I would say.
Oh my goodness.
Or Josh B with the Jets. More like Josh B with the Jets.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, sure.
But still riled, still like enjoys it.
Yeah.
Josh was in pure form this morning.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he was texting a couple of us, just the I don't know. I tell him all the time, and he just doesn't listen, but I just think if he could look back at from his, even when he was just my age, and it's like just what he's saying now. It's like you're giving fellow Yankee fans a hard time for liking the Yankees. Like, I just make it make sense, Tony.
No, you can't make it make sense.
And I don't know.
I mean, he's just that's Josh. He just doesn't,
Yeah, but I would, and I feel like you would feel the same way with the Mets. Like, I wouldn't feel good doing that.
Right.
I really wouldn't, because I feel like it's awesome, man. Like, we all like the same team. Like let's, enjoy that together. Like, why does it have to be like, and it's not even like a serious thing, like Josh. Like, it's fine. It doesn't make me think any differently of Josh. Like, he's the best, obviously. But it's just like, why do you got to do that, man?
Why you got to do that, man?
Oh, you see, we'll start at the top. He doesn't deserve. He doesn't deserve first comments. We have the great Dini that does.
He says, "You're DTV live from the PR, dude.
Let's
How
go,
about that?
Ernie in Puerto Rico,
dude. Also got you some new followers for the show from the Sales
really
Summit,
appreciate
Chicago,
that,
Louisiana, dude. Love that. And then to get Josh B in here. What up, fam? Ryder Cup action, and we're getting killed huffing, dude. Is Josh B like just golf, like gun ho now? Like, just dialed.
Yeah, he's dialed.
The new swing, the Ryder Cup waking up early. Josh B loves waking up early.
Yes.
Ernie says, after watching the intro, we need Theophil with the hippie pony back. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's something you have to talk to Michael about.
Feels
that.
like that was eons ago.
It does. He says that when DTV blows up, I'll have it back, Ernie. Be careful what you wish for. Shout out to Ernie. He says, the GOAT. Dini doubling down. Need it, Theophil. Need it. And then Michael saying this show also the GOAT.
Michael the GOAT.
And then Michael the GOAT. All the GOATs. Ernie with the dude. Josh B says, Tony, it's a circle jerk. Laughing at himself. Donna's in the house, says, good morning. Happy Friday. Donna. Go Yanks. Good morning, Yankees, Donna. Thank you for the kind of words last night on Twitter, too.
Yes.
Ernie says, we love you. Beep. Josh being that.
Yeah.
We will lift you up. And he says, I'm not giving anyone a hard time. You're giving me a hard time.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. No can do. And like I said, let's just all be riled together. Let's enjoy winning games. And like Josh, it's just, I know in his head, he's like, I want to win it all. I want to win it all. Well, Josh, I mean, did the playoffs start yet? Like, I mean, why are we talking about that? You know what I mean? Let's get there first. And then we can, take it as we goes. But
hey, come on, Josh.
Man,
be grateful for what you have, man.
I would just, like really appreciate it. I don't know. I just, like I say this all the time, just proud to be a Yankee fan. And I know Josh will say, oh, you're proud of not winning the last 16 years? No, but it's like like the chase. I'm all in for it. Like the rush of the playoffs. Like, I'm excited,
Tony. Yes.
Like it's way better. Like than anything else in sports. Way better than football. Approach the bench. I know everyone loves football. I love football, but there's nothing, Tony. Absolutely nothing.
There's nothing
like Yankee baseball, Yankee playoff baseball, and the excitement of that, the energy, Josh, does not need to be chirped, especially by our own. Play ball. And Ernie says, hey, it could be worse. You could like the Mets.
What the fuck is that?
Tony loves that one, of course.
Yeah. You know what, dude? I mean, listen, Ernie's got a right perspective. There are always like worse things to be, like whenever bad things happen to me, I go, wow, like I could be Ernie and I could have a shit life, dude. Yeah.
Getting one back. But yeah, there is so much to discuss. But it is Friday, so as much as I'm anxious to talk about the Yankees winning yet again and sweeping the White Sox, we will start, Tony, in the worlds of the National Football League.
This kid is special, man. Think to do that.
Gonna run for it. He got it, and there he goes. Oh, the play of the year in the NFL. Throws intercepted by Surtain. Nobody's gonna catch him. Jones through the end zone. Touchdown. Quincy Williams leveling Murray. There he goes. Jamar Chase. Not yet. Touchdown Bengals. Stafford. Williams. What a hit by Budda Baker. Budda Baker just saved a touchdown.
So today's NFL segment is brought to you by Velvet Llama, premium canned cocktails crafted by NYC bartenders with a playful spirit. Enjoy their award-winning espresso martini with Italian espresso and chocolate notes, the crisp mascot mule with Nigerian ginger, or the spicy margarita with organic agave and jalapeno. These ready-to-drink treats are made with the finest ingredients. Grab yours at velvetlama.com and ride the smooth wave with Velvet Llama. Wow! Also, I did mention this, but I wanted to give the official state of affairs here with the Ryder Cup, like I said.
Oh, yes, of course.
Getting hammered. Let's see the live update here. So
the agony
through 13, Hatton and Rahm are 3 up on JT and Bryson. Rory and Fleetwood are 5 up on English and Morikawa. I told you that group was dangerous yesterday.
Yeah.
Fitzpatrick and Aubert 5 up on Healy and Scheffler. That's a surprise. Matt Fitzpatrick going in today 1-7 career in his Ryder Cup appearances, and then McIntyre and Hovland trail Schauffele and Cantlay by 2. So you think about all these power combinations. Who would have thought that the only winning one would be Cantlay and Schauffele? I mean, you look at these 5 up. That's probably too much. So, I mean, I guess a hope and a prayer that JT and Bryson have some magic left in them. And they were talking about it on Rick and Dave this morning. Bryson on 1, almost driving the green, making that birdie on 1. And then, I don't know, all the momentum goes away. But obviously it is early, but not what you were looking for to start. That's for sure.
And if you're not careful, it's going to get late early, Brian.
Exactly. And it felt like, Tony, in last night's game to start off week 4 in Glendale, Arizona, between the Seahawks and the Cards, that it was getting late early for the Arizona Cardinals as they were down 14-3 at half. At one point, 2 touchdowns, 20-6 in the fourth quarter, but they do come back. They do tie the game, but with these new kickoff rules, the landing zone, a violation, giving Seattle the ball at the 40, they were able to kick the game-winning field goal from 52 yards that just snuck in the right upright there to move to 3-1. And it's like Vegas knows something about this. Seahawks barely cover. It was -1.5. They win by 3, 23-20. And then the total just goes under by a half point. It was 43.5. The total goes to 43. Definitely, a back and forth, exciting game. But boy, the Cardinals are, I feel, a frustration to watch because I don't know. I've always just kind of like some of the players, think their uniforms are cool. The stadium, Murray, Tony, right? Sometimes he makes some big plays, but it just, I don't know. And I don't mean to overreact to one game, but it just feels like it's just not going to work with Murray. It almost reminds me of Harbaugh, honestly, with the Ravens. I know he's won a Super Bowl before, but Murray in this one, 14 incompletions, only 4.9 yards per attempt. And I know 2 picks, and people were kind of saying, oh, are they both on Marvin Harrison Jr.? One went off his hands. One, I guess his route stopped. But it just, I don't know. It just seems like every time I watch him play, it's always like this type of game. And he did have 41 yards on the ground, found Harrison for a touchdown. He had 6 for 66 on 10 targets. But I don't know. It just feels like they, should win this game at home. I don't know. I look at, in my eyes, Kyler Murray should be a better quarterback than Sam Darnold, but I don't think he is, right? I mean,
yeah, no, I do agree with that, dude. And it's kind of like what you said, kind of something you said pointed out to me, where it's like seems like he always has these games like this,
right?
Where it's like, an interception tipped off the receiver's hands or whatever. But I mean, I don't know. It just seems like that those types of scenarios just gravitate towards Murray. I don't know if it's just poor decision making or execution in general or preparation. A lot of his preparation has been in question his entire career. But regardless, it just seems like that experiment with him is over, right? I mean, there's just been a lack of success there, and otherwise maybe some big games where he throws through the air or he does run on the ground a lot, but it's just I don't know. I feel like it's pretty inconsistent.
Yeah. And, the way I look at it, Tony, is, this is his, believe it or not, 7th season in the National Football League. He's yet to throw for 4,000 yards or 30 touchdowns or have a season which he started all the games and have single-digit interceptions. So it seems like, for a guy that was the number one pick, he just hasn't really popped off the way that people were expecting. And, 2020 with the 11 rushing touchdowns, 819 rushing yards, that was pretty good, a career high 26 touchdowns, but it just kind of feels like it's went downhill in there. I know the completion percentage is still good enough. But I don't know. I don't know if this season, ends up with them not in the playoffs. I would not be surprised if he's not their starting quarterback next year. Because like I said, there is talent on this team. And I know James Conner now is out for the year. But Marvin Harrison Jr., I was saying this in the group chat with Corey yesterday. I know he had some mistakes and he hasn't jumped out of the page yet, but I'm saying I think this guy's a future stud. He needs the ball more consistently, and I wouldn't pay attention to those mess ups. I think he's going to be good, but you think about wasting him. Trey McBride is one of the best tight ends in the league. Buda Baker, Tony, right?
Baker.
I mean, you have guys on this team
saving touchdowns.
But it's just I don't know. I don't know if it's going to come together. I don't know if Jonathan Gannon is the right guy for the job.
Gannon?
So it remains to be seen. And on the other side of things, I mean, it's a good start for the Seahawks coming off a 10-7 season, which they didn't make the playoffs, but new starting quarterback in Sam Darnold. And I think, winning 3 out of his first 4 starts, especially 2 road games. I mean, that's impressive. I like the 1-2 punch with Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker. And then having Smith and Jigba and Cooper Kupp. I mean, I feel like that's good. On offense. It's just how good will the defense be? Devin Witherspoon feels like he has star potential. I don't know if he's reached it just yet. You have Leonard Williams who had a big game last night. So I don't know. I mean, what are your thoughts on Seattle? Sacked Murray 6 times last night, by the way.
No, yeah, I mean their defense was looking good. Their up front was looking good. Again, the 2 picks too. Kobe Bryant had a pick last night, dude. Called that. That was pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess Darnold I kind of question the depth of their receivers, though. I mean, I don't know. I feel Cooper Kupp really hasn't had a great game yet.
But is he getting peppered though?
Is he getting
targets?
Peppered with targets?
No.
I think he had 5 targets last night.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand that. It's like some, and I know, yes, there's game situations. Something like Cooper Kupp, every time he doesn't drop passes. Like, what are we doing? Is he not getting separation?
I don't know. I mean, but obviously you're preaching to the choir, okay? Because he's on my fantasy team.
So you're tight.
Yeah, I am kind of really fucking tight, dude. Because honestly, and I was almost not going to start him, and I really just shouldn't have started him last night, to be honest. But I was like, dude, in my head, I was like, Cooper Kupp, dude. He's like, he fucking doesn't drop
just
passes.
Just like me with Benson, getting 10 points last night. Right?
Well, Cooper Kupp got me 6, I think, dude. So
I thought he got you 9. No, he didn't.
No.
Okay.
No, I wish, dude. I can tell you right now, it may even be 4, to be honest.
Wow.
But it's I don't know. I shouldn't have started him, dude. I was kind of thrown off because Nico Collins was still questionable. They didn't know what he was like, if he was going to start this weekend. Practice. I wait till practice. Whatever, dude.
Practice,
dude. I gotta wait till practice. Is he fully eligible?
We're talking about
dude.
Practice.
He got me 4.6 points last night, Cooper Kupp, dude. So not great, dude. Not at all what I want. Okay. Yeah. And I'm kind of tight because I'm playing an 0-3 team, and it's
but this is where Tony, you need to show some strength and resistance.
Just keep doubling down.
You don't drop him.
Yeah.
That's what a scrub would do.
Right.
Drop him right now. Impatience.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah. I will not drop him.
So you can't do that.
You can't do that, dude. But honestly, Darnold looks good. I like Darnold.
Yeah,
Darnold's looking good, dude.
Quarterback rating.
Let's go.
3-1, so it's a good start for the Darnold and McDonald combination. And I believe that contract was it 4 years, $100 million?
I don't know.
You want to look that up?
I will.
I was just taking a peek. Coming up for the Seahawks next week, they are hosting the Buccaneers, then at Jacksonville, and then
3 years.
Texans. So pretty manageable schedule. Obviously, that'll be a good game with the Bucs. 3 years, $100 million. Okay.
Okay.
So, that Bucs game should be interesting. Obviously, they might be missing Mike Evans again. So, we'll be interested to see how they do with that type of test. And then I just wanted to see here, for the Cards, next week, looks like if this ever loads, and I don't know why I keep
The Cards next week. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well just look it up. It's like, geez,
if this ever loads, dude.
Okay, so they are
Titans
hosting the Titans, then at the Colts, and then home to the Packers, and then at the Cowboys. So, they get that Titans game. So you better, impose your will there.
1-3.
And then, Colts, Packers, that could be tough. Cowboys, maybe not. And then you get the rematch with the Seahawks, and then you play the 49ers. So, I mean, there's a lot of quality opponents in there. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if the text went through, but I did text in the group chat to Kev that we're pretty much ready to go pick wise.
All right, I'll hop in the Discord.
I believe
we have first pick.
No.
They have first pick.
They have first pick because we have we started, so we have odd weeks and
that's right.
Weeks. But I believe we're both 5-4, right? After last week. I think I put that in the chat.
Yeah, I will double check. About to be ready Monday. For the picks. Brian just said that, dude.
There's probably nobody in the Discord.
No, yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to see what DTV 5-4, TCA 5-4 as per Monday 7 a.m.
There we
go, dude. All right, let's hop in the cord.
And I feel like I gave Kev you a perfect time estimation, 15 to 20 minutes. It's 10:21.
Okay.
And we got nobody? We got nothing? Crickets?
TCA live chat, join. We do have crickets.
Wow.
Right now.
I don't know if we give
TCA
Kev
live
a call.
chat. Yeah.
I mean, you would think Josh B's like, rallying up the troops right now.
Let's go. Like, yeah, you would think so. You would think that they're like listening right now, dude.
Yeah, right? Or no, they don't watch, actually. They just say they watch and they don't.
Yo, dude.
Have it on background noise.
Not good.
Because it's like, I want to talk about the games, but I don't want to, spoil
jump
secrets.
The gun here. Exactly.
And I guess while we're waiting for 1 second.
Your coveted secrets.
I could take a look if there's any update here from Farmingdale, did we say? Is it Farmingdale, New York?
It is Farmingdale, correct.
Fitz 4 up, Can't Lay 3 up, so it looks like they're gonna win that match, but it looks like a 1-3 start here for the US Ryder Cup team. So, not what they were hoping for.
No.
Because I mean, what do you got? So Hatton and Ram are 3 up with what 15, 16, 17, 4 holes left. So in order to win this match, they'll have to sweep the remaining holes, which seems unlikely. Boy, like I said, that Rory and Fleetwood team. Wow.
I mean, what the hell, man?
And I feel like this has been mentioned before, but I feel like it seems like the European team, I don't know. There's like it's more of a close-knit group. It feels like always. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I mean, do they have more years to? I mean, obviously Rory's been
Fleetwood. Hovland last time. O'Bear was last time.
Yeah, Hovland second year.
Rom did not play last time.
Rom did not.
And Hatton did.
Josh B's in here, by the way.
Okay, so we got Josh B.
That's all we need.
Do we have him live on the line or not?
He should be. He should be able to speak right now, and we'll hear him.
I'm just letting you guys go at it. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, did you think Kev knows, or do you think he's boiler roomed?
He could be busy. Yeah.
I think he's boiler room because I tried to call him and it went straight to voicemail. So
shit. Did you guys talk strategy on the picks or?
I mean, yeah, we had a little bit of discussion. I don't remember the third pick, but I think I remember 2 of them.
Josh B.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess we could give him another second, but at least could start out by telling us the first 2 if you know those, right? I mean,
Josh B's a capable man.
I want to say Colts getting 3.5
against
the Rams.
Okay, so Colts, and if you could verify that, Tony.
All right. Sorry.
I'm looking at the Yahoo app. I'm probably not.
Yahoo app. Oh, we gotta go ESPN. 3.5 is the number, though. Okay,
you're correct.
And then what's the other one?
I got the Chargers giving 6.5 to the Giants.
Chargers.
Oof.
Minus 6.5 Giants. I mean, I like that.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't know.
It's going to be interesting to see.
I don't know, man.
What the third one is. I mean, I guess since you have the pick, so it doesn't hurt. Like, what are you thinking it was, the third one?
I think it was Was it Denver?
Denver is Monday night versus the Bengals.
Yeah, that was
I
it.
think it's
Denver.
6.5. Okay, so you want to lock that in?
Lock it in.
Okay,
They're going Bengals or they're going Denver.
they're going Broncos -7.5, right?
Correct.
Wow.
Correct.
All right, so updating.
All right, Josh.
Updating. That was actually Josh. I didn't
Yeah,
realize that.
Josh. Yeah.
So updating here again: Colts +3.5, Chargers -6.5, Broncos -7.5. So I think those are some good selections.
You really think so, dude? I think they're gonna get one, honestly, maybe.
And then for us, I mean, it's so.
Dude, shut your mouth.
It's so. I mean, I guess I was thinking Packers, but then I don't know. I didn't like that Browns game.
Let's just take the Jets, dude. Monday night. All right, dude. Let's take the Jets plus 2.5.
Don't get emotional, Tom.
Because they're taking a Monday night game. We can take 1-2, dude. It'll be sick.
All right, but let's start.
That's definitely a loss.
It's interesting. I'm tempted to go Commanders. We don't know if Daniels is playing. Penix looks like shit. Do we just bet on the Bills a blowout of the Saints? I mean, I kind of want to do that, honestly.
Dude, the 15.5?
14.5 on my computer.
Well,
That's
my
crazy.
computer says 15.5.
Well, sick, dude. If you just like shut your mouth.
Well, maybe if you
Shut
like kick your
14.5.
computer, dude, it'll just say the right.
But if you go to Gamecast, Gamecast.
Yeah,
is
go
the
to
officials.
Gamecast.
Mine
Gamecast
says-
officials.
I got 15.5 also.
Let's see.
14.5 on the
ESPN bet.
inside.
So that's the official 14.5.
So you want to take that?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh.
we have been using ESPN.
Okay, so DTV
ESPN is not consistent with itself, dude. I mean,
Bills
there's anarchy in the ranks of their
minus
ascension.
14.5. Okay, and then Lions 9.5. I know it's another big number. That's tempting.
I mean, can you see the Browns scoring more than like 14 points? Like, probably not.
The Niners, but do we know about Purdy? Jags are a mess.
Jags are a mess. I don't know if I would touch that though.
Go Pack, go.
I guess
Dallas seems like a mess. No.
What do you think about the Bucks plus 3.5?
I kind of like that actually. All right, yeah, let's do that, and then do the Pack.
Baker and the Bucks.
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
come on, dude.
And then you think go with the Pack for the last one?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, we can do Pack. I honestly really wouldn't mind betting on the Commanders either. Like, I feel like either way.
The quarterback situation. I don't know if Falcons will wake up. They're at home.
Yeah, true.
I think the Cowboys suck. Like, I guess I was wrong about that.
Yeah, I think the Cowboys would be good too, dude.
Okay, so yeah, we'll do that.
Green Bay
So
minus
Bills
6.5.
Bills minus 14.5, Bucks plus 3.5, Packers minus 6.5. Both 5-4. So close race so far.
Kind of wild.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens, but definitely excited to keep the picks going.
Excited for Sunday, dude.
Yeah,
Like, let's get some fucking week 4.
especially
dude.
the early game.
Right, exactly. Ireland, dude.
Yeah.
Crack open a Guinness in the morning.
You think Jets move to 0-4, Josh, or on Monday, or no?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, dude. Because right, I could be mistaken, but haven't the Dolphins played us pretty well recently? I mean, I know everybody plays us pretty well, but
I was about to say, yeah, everybody plays this pretty well, but yeah, divisional game, so yeah.
And I just feel like the defense, like, I feel like Hill's gonna have like 170 yards because he's so tight on top of it.
Yeah, true. They're probably gonna start just handing the ball to
get him
him.
the ball first.
So what'd you say?
Yeah, somebody's got to get him the ball first. Somebody's got to get him the ball first.
Yeah, but I mean, isn't he still a better quarterback than Justin Fields, though, or no?
Tua?
Oh, definitely.
Is this Kev Dew?
Oh,
That
there
is
he
Kev Dew.
You.
You know it's me. What up?
What up? No, I can't see. I'm not
I
in the
can
Discord.
take it.
I'm not in the Discord, Kev. But yeah, we just went through everything. So you guys went with the Colts plus 3.5, the Chargers minus 6.5, the Broncos minus 7.5. Shoot.
That sucks, dude. God bless you.
And then we went, Kev, with the Bills minus 14.5, Bucks plus 3.5, Packers minus 6.5.
Oh, nice. You took that big spread, huh?
Yeah, I mean, right, dude. I mean,
what was that Bills spread?
14.5.
What was that Bills spread?
14.5.
Damn, this morning it was 15 and a half.
Yeah, we were just having that
ESPN
discussion. Not like a lack of consistency. On the ESPN page, because then when you click into it, it changes. But the official ESPN bet line, if we were to bet it right now, would be 14.5. So we got that locked in. But yeah, I mean, in Buffalo, that feels like the beat down. And then what do you think about your Cowboys against the Packers? I mean, I know the Packers just lost last week, but it feels like the beatdown's coming.
Are you being funny?
Yeah,
are you being funny?
Of course, I'm being funny, Kev. Come on.
Because I'm not a Cowboys fan, there, buddy.
I still can't tell, Kev. To be honest, who you hate more, the Yankees or the Cowboys? I really can't tell.
Honestly, I hate the Cowboys the most out of everything. I hate them worse than my own enemies.
But is it just from like those Super Bowl days that everyone was that bad and like it just sticks with you and you can't release yourself from it?
Nah, the fans.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. But what are the
Yeah,
fans saying now, though? I mean, it's been 30 years. I mean, what are the
they
fans
still say the same shit?
What do they say?
The Kev,
it's their
Yankee
year.
and Cowboy fans are the same.
Every year is their year.
But is anybody saying that this year? I mean,
yeah, they were saying it until they got rid of Micah Parsons.
yeah. But yeah, I was saying they could hang in there, but I don't know now, man. They look terrible. Especially the way they made Russell Wilson look good when he's like should retire.
I mean, if you really want to talk Cowboys, you're gonna have to talk to Chief.
Yeah, well, I know.
I mean, him or Yak.
Yeah. I mean, I know they're tight. I'm sure they're not like expecting anything. And I think in the beginning of the year they thought, oh yeah, maybe we can make the playoffs, but it's like the whole thing where they don't care about that because they obviously just want to win a title. And clearly, it doesn't look like that's going to be this year. But I don't know. It's like just judging from past years too, them in a big game. This is Jerry's Super Bowl. Let's face it, with Micah on the Packers now. I think they get embarrassed, though. I think it's like 45-7.
Jerry's a joke.
Yeah.
He's always been a joke.
Yeah. I mean, and the fact, too, that, like, they would do a tribute video for anybody, but he's not from Micah. Like, that's some, like, ex-girlfriend type of shit,
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
That is some extra. That's a sour X, dude. Like, what that is.
He's one of the best linebackers they've ever had. Like I know
he's the one that got away.
But
you're not gonna make him a video.
It's like
we're talking about Jerry Jones, though.
But it's like Jerry thinks that Micah cheated on him or something.
No, Jerry didn't do what Jerry was supposed to do, and that's what happens.
Yeah. But man, it's like I think we were talking about this with JD like a while ago or something, but I don't get like I guess what it is like he just does not care about winning. At least that's what I think, or he doesn't care about winning if it doesn't directly involve him. But if he did, you would feel like he would have taken a step back 10 years ago at least,
Like he said, he likes the drama.
Yeah.
But it's like I can't believe I can't believe it doesn't eat him alive. But like I said, I guess it's his ego is more important than anything, I guess. Right? I mean,
when you make that much money, it doesn't matter.
That's a good point.
But but I don't know because I feel like I think of George Steinbrenner, I think of Steve Cohen. Like you tell those guys, it doesn't matter. I don't think that's true.
Cohen, yeah.
Steinbrenner. I mean, come on. Like we know the story. A private investigator, Tony. Like, come on.
Do the Steinbrenners care?
No. Not Hal. George.
Oh yeah, he didn't care. But he made him win.
And you know what?
No. I'm saying George cared. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it was his life.
And like I said, I blame them Mets crap on Stearns.
Yeah, I told Tony.
We had the money to go out first.
Yeah,
we had the money for that. And
I told Tony that Stearns is a young Cashman. He really is. He knows everything. It's his way or the highway.
Not good.
Not good. He's got his value chart.
Yeah, I mean, It is what it is. But hopefully he'll see after this year and be like, yo, why did he buy all these terrible people or pay all these terrible people when we could have had Max Fried or somebody like that before y'all had him?
Well,
but he wanted to go with Frankie Montas.
Don't be surprised if they don't sign Dylan Cease maybe in the offseason. Even though he's been up and down this year, and just I think he's the best starter that's available.
Though, probably right.
Yeah,
I'd like to see that list who is available as a free agent next year.
Who?
I'd like to see that list.
Who else?
I was. Yeah, pull it up. Put that on, dude.
Put it on the big board.
Let's see.
So no, go to 26.
26, dude. There we go.
On YouTube, so I could see what I'm looking at.
And then go starting pitchers.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Positions.
No, I'm good.
And then
Jordan Montgomery, dude.
Valdez.
I'm on a meeting.
Framber. I don't know.
Giolito.
Flaherty's had a down year.
Yeah.
Giolito's pitched well. He has a neutral option, but he'll probably opt out.
So is Chris Sale.
Scherzer and Verlander back to the Mets?
No. Flaherty.
I think it's.
Thank you.
I think it's Dylan Cease or Framber.
Yeah.
Not Gallon.
Definitely not Gallon.
Not Eflin.
Imanaga, conditional club option. Interesting.
They're going to pick that up, obviously. Bieber is a player.
Bieber
will be a free agent.
Bieber will be a free agent.
That's interesting, right? I mean, I'm sure you guys would like that.
I would like that, dude.
Who is that?
I'd love to get
Shane
Imanaga.
Bieber.
Shane
No,
Bieber.
Imanaga, it's a club
option. They're going to take him.
They'll take that.
You do have Rangers.
No, I would love to get him if we could.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you probably can't.
Rangers Suarez.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Shit.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like he's gonna want to go back to Philadelphia.
Yeah,
bring him
but
back.
Also though, it's like they have a high payroll, right?
Philly's gonna want him back.
Yeah, no, that's right. They do have a high payroll.
But I'm saying if
I
Stearns is gonna offer him $39 million a year, I mean, right?
Yeah, no, very true, very true. And that's based. Yeah, I mean,
Merrill Kelly.
How isn't he older though? How old is he? Ranger?
No, he's 30. Isn't
he's
he?
30. Yeah. Brendan Woodruff's gonna be.
Merrill Kelly though could be like a underrated signing though. Like I know he's old, but like on a short term deal, not a lot of money. Michael King has a mutual option, but you think he would decline that?
Yeah,
so
probably.
Michael King, that is interesting, and I feel like I saw something that like the Yankees would be interested in moving back, but I feel like we have too many starters, so I don't think that'll be the case.
There also seems to be like a good amount of
relievers.
Well, I'm just saying pitchers in general, to be honest. Yeah. Like, so it seems like we just named like 6 pitchers, 7 pitchers that they can look at. So yeah, there are many options, which is great.
Yeah.
Jordan Loizaga, dude.
The Mets could have him this year. I know they were going after him last year.
Definitely.
Static.
Why are you pouring shit off on us?
No,
because you guys we were in a bidding war. In all seriousness, Kevin, the offseason. We were. Him and Tim Hill.
Tim Hill.
Club option.
I think we just need 2 solid starters in the offseason.
Maybe more than that.
I think we'll be that much better.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I think 2 solid starters and maybe two bullpen pieces.
Devin Williams is a free agent.
That's funny.
So we're good on him. I'm tired of taking your scrap heaps.
Weaver could come into play. Not that I want to lose him to the Mets, but just saying.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so what do you think about Judge's year this year? Do you think Soto, you think Soto had a great year this year?
I would say he had a very good year, but the average was lacking, so it's not great. But very good.
18 points? It was 18 points less. Whoop-de-doo. That's 5
what's the
hits,
average?
maybe.
240.
I think he was at 268.
I looked that up.
No, he was at 268 last year.
No, it wasn't.
No, he was at
288.
He was 288 last
year.
He's hitting
265. So it's 23 points. It's a lot.
Okay.
What's the OPS? Go to the OPS.
No, it's not
23. It's not 23 points. It's 17 points.
88. How would that be 17? 288, 265?
Oh, 288. Sorry, I was looking at the career.
Yeah. And then what was the OPS?
From last year?
Yep. 989.
989.
So the
dude,
OPS
927
is what?
now.
That's 62 points.
About.
So I mean, slugging down 50 points. It's not great. Lack of doubles.
Yeah, but he's up. He's 25 steals over what he was last
for
year.
the first time in his career.
Yeah,
like,
but I think, in all seriousness,
that's huge.
I'm not even saying this facetiously. As Chief checks in here and says 9. I think some of those steals, some of those steals are garbage time steals where he just looking at pad the stats. There is. Even the Mets host in terms of Rick and Dave, so it's out of their mouth, not mine.
It doesn't matter though.
Stealing third when they're up 9 in the 8th inning.
36 times.
I would love to chat more with y'all, but I got to go back down to work.
Yeah, you get back down in there.
It's always good to be on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking hot. I just bought 2 Essentia waters.
There you go,
You gotta stay hydrated.
You need that alkaline.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Peace out,
take
Kev.
it easy, guys.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
let's go next.
Okay. Let's calm down here. But wait, is Josh still there?
9.
Yeah, Josh is still here.
Anything else, Josh, other than rallying the troops for this weekend?
I think he's like taking a shit or something.
Or yeah, he probably is. I mean, we were about to do the friends.
Like
anyway,
he's muted,
he's tied up,
phone down somewhere. He's literally tied up somewhere. We're gonna leave.
Yeah, but we appreciate him.
Oh, of course, both of them. Yeah. Busy day for them, obviously. So,
yeah, I guess it would be appropriate, Tony, if you would like to strike up the music for a Week 4 NFL Frenzy, which is brought to you by Velvet Llama.
Bang, dude. All right, let's get into this now. Oh boy, dude, this music is really getting me going here. Sipping my coffee, ready to go. Let's start off. We mentioned it before, dude. The 9:30 a.m., dude, at Croke Park in Dublin, Ireland, dude. Get out the flags, the green and orange, the Guinness at 9:30 a.m. 9:30. Or as in Ireland, they would say 9:30. Okay, that's how they say time there. Kind of crazy. Doesn't really matter though, because the Steelers are hosting the Vikings. Honestly, I don't. It's so tough. Obviously, Steelers defense hasn't been great. Vikings getting by without JJ. I think he's still going to be out, right? This week. He's labeled as out right now on ESPN.
Yes, I'm thinking you're talking about Justin Jefferson. My mistake.
Oh, JJ.
Yeah,
no, JJ will be playing.
We'll hope
for sure,
to not get sacked 9 times.
It's gonna be really interesting. Like I said, Steelers defense. You don't know. Jalen Warren also questionable. Aaron Rodgers, I don't know, 3 picks in the year so far. They're going to be in Ireland, the time difference, Europe. These games always get kind of out of hand. And that's why the spread here is plus 2.5 in favor of the Steelers. And then the total is set at 40.5. I don't know, man. I feel like it's a flip of the coin here. What do you got for this game?
Well, we all watched Rodgers tight Jets. I think it was Zerloin missing that field goal in London against the Broncos when we had the watch party last year. I think Rodgers gets the last laugh here across the pond, but in Ireland, as he will probably enjoy several Guinnesses mixed with ayahuasca after the game. But I honestly think the Steelers win this game. I know they haven't looked great. But I think they will. I think Carson Wentz, maybe he's not sacked 9 times, but I don't think he's going to do well against the Steelers defense. I think they will show their strength in that area that they haven't really shown this year. 40.5, I'm going to say it's going to go over that. But the Steelers will win resoundingly 31-17, 3 touchdowns for Rodgers. Steelers are 3-1. So that will be the Steelers and the over.
I like that call there. Like I said, who knows? Ireland should be cool, though. Should be sick. We'll see how the players like it. On to some regular scheduled programming here. 1 p.m. now on CBS. We're going to hot Atlanta, dude. Who knows what Ernie is left behind there. In Atlanta, the Falcons taking on the Washington Commanders. A game that we thought of taking here. Washington, -1.5, total 45.5. Just Jaden Daniels, may not be playing. You're not sure yet. Mariota's solid, I guess. Penix questionable. Bijan also obviously there for Atlanta. But I don't know, 1-2 for Falcons. Have not won at home yet. When you think about it, you look at the schedule. They lost to Tampa Bay at home. Obviously a formidable opponent there, but still Falcons, I feel like not living up to the hype. But I mean, I don't know. Without Daniels playing, possibly, you think the Falcons can hold on to this one?
No. I think even if Mariota starts, I think Mariota will do well. The revenge game, the team that gave up on him, of course.
Yes.
Just a couple years ago. But I'm going to assume Daniels does play.
Yes.
And I think they'll have a good mix of run and pass. And I think he'll get the ball to his playmakers. And if hopefully Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt is good to go. But I think Debo has a big game as well here. And I just don't like the way that this Falcons team has looked. Penix, Bijan still hasn't really got churning just yet.
Nope.
But I think Washington will win this game, let's say 24-13. So that'll be the Commanders and the under.
Commanders under. All right, dude. Next game now. We're going to what will be perhaps a game of reckoning for the New Orleans Saints as they're coming into Buffalo to receive what might be the biggest Buffalo beatdown anyone has seen. We know the deal here. Saints 0-3, shambles. Bills 3-0. Josh Allen, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. The spread, DTB's taking it, plus 14.5, Brian.
Yep. So this is reminiscent of for me when the Saints and the Colts met in the regular season the year after they played in the Super Bowl. It was either a year after or 2 years after, whatever it was. I want to say it was year after, but anyway, you get the point. I'm actually trying to think about this. So sophomore year, Eastern must have been 10, 11, must have been 2011. So I think that was the following year. So Peyton Manning. The injury didn't play. Curtis Painter did. The game was in New Orleans, and the Saints won 66-7. I don't know if they'll get 66, but let's give him 49, which hits the over themselves, 49-7. So you'll be happy if you have the Bills on your fantasy team this week. Bench all the Saints while you can. But give me the Bills and the over.
Absolutely. Do love the Chiefs. Do the live comments, by the way, during the frenzy. Pound the Bills in this game. Take the over. Take everything. And he says, get out the whiskey for that early game. Your Irish whiskey, dude. Proper 12. All right, dude. Let's go next game now. Detroit. Still 1 o'clock here. The Lions, who are 1-0 at home, 2-1 on the year, are facing up against the Browns, who are 1-2 and 0-1 on the road here. Flacco. Obviously, going to be tossing the pigskin there for Cleveland. They did just beat Green Bay recently, so they're maybe building upon that. But I don't know. Lions look dominant against Baltimore. Goff seems like he has something to prove out there. Amon-Ra, you know about the running back duos, the coaching. I mean, do the Browns have a candle to hold here?
No. I think the Lions at home, everyone's raw. Love them at 9.5 here. I think they run for 300 on the ground. Montgomery and Gibbs, they're fired up. Amon-Ra St. Brown also with a touchdown. Maybe not 49-7, but give me them winning this game 38-14. And if we could just check that total really quick, 38-14 would be 52, and it will be over. So we're going to go Lions in the over.
Bang, dude. All right, next game here. Let's go to Gillette Stadium now, where New England is at -5.5 here, hosting the Panthers. Total set at 42.5 here, Brian. Panthers coming off of a routing of Atlanta, 30-0. Still, though, Bryce Young, questionable here. 3 picks on the season so far. You probably bet on him throwing one on Sunday. Drake May looking solid with the Pats, by the way, 1-2. I feel like people were maybe a little bit like, they're kind of, doing all right. Tough loss against Pittsburgh. First time losing to Aaron Rodgers in Gillette. So, I don't know. What do you got? Are the Panthers going to be 2-2 here?
No, but it's going to be a tight game.
Okay.
This is a rematch of the 2004 Super Bowl. Jake Delhomme, Steve Smith versus Tom Brady, Deion Branch, Belichick, going up against John Fox at the time. But I think Patriots win walk-off field goal 17-14.
Wow.
So it's the Panthers with the points, and it's the under.
All right, let's go now. Next game here. A lot riding on this for people in this area. The Giants at MetLife hosting the Chargers. All right. Giants, as we know, 0-3 on the season. Chargers 3-0, looking good. Harbaugh, Justin Herbert. I feel like Johnston, having a pretty solid season so far. Definitely expecting more out of him though. But you almost feel like you're going to get that here against a team like the Giants. Jackson Dart, obviously a big storyline here. Starting, people like, oh yes, he's going to look good. Hopefully the Giants can score 20. But not much confidence in them getting the win, which is why Chargers -6.5, total 43.5. What do you got here?
It's one of those things. Yes, it's a breath of fresh air for Giants fans. Dart, I think he's going to be a good player. It's just now it's not the time. Maybe it makes a player or two where you're like, okay, this is our guy. But this is going to be ugly. I think the Chargers defense will hold them to, 9 points. And I would say the Chargers themselves have no problem running, throwing against this Giant defense. And I'm going to say they will put up a 31 spot. So we are going 31-9. So that would be the Chargers. And with the total, I'm guessing that's an under, right?
Oh, it was 45.
Okay, so that's under.
43.5. Yeah.
Chargers and the under.
Chargers and the under, dude. By the way, Chief says Browns are nasty on defense. Take the under with the Lions, and he wants to tickle my mustache. No diddy, Chief says. Maybe
sounds
Chief,
like something Michael Butka would say.
Maybe
right?
Chief took the whiskey out early this morning as well, dude. You know who's gonna be taking the whiskey out early? Probably Baker Mayfield, because him and the Bucks are gonna be hosting the Eagles 1 o'clock NFL on FOX. Brian, Philly coming in here at -3.5. Total is 43.5. Kind of interesting here. Obviously, battle of 3-0 teams. A lot of momentum in both these teams' corners. Obviously, Eagles, Super Bowl champs, Bucks, Baker just riled right now. Mike Evans going to be out. That's going to be tough. But obviously, you have more opportunity for Egbuka. Irving probably will run the ball quite nicely as well. So, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of targets there still for Baker. Hurts. Obviously, 3-0 is 3-0. People do question the offense there. I think this is going to be a super tight game, right? What do you got, Brian?
Yes, super tight. But Baker and the boys outright, Tony.
Yeah.
I would say Chase McLaughlin from 59 at the horn.
Love it.
I'm going to say low scoring as well, 20-17. We've seen this matchup in the playoffs before, but we'll say 2017 Bucks. So that would be the Bucks and the under.
And the under. We go to the battle of 3-0 teams, the battle of 0-3 teams, Brian. Wow. Titans coming into Houston, surprisingly. Texans, Neil Collins, questionable, full go, full speed. He's going to be in there for Houston. That's huge for them. Even though CJ Stroud's had a little bit of a disappointing year getting him the ball. 57 for 89 for Stroud, 2 passing touchdowns with 3 picks. Titans not a ton of offense themselves, which is why they're 0-3. Obviously, Cam Ward not looking great. Pollard underperforming. But I don't know. It seems like this could be like a Titans get right spot, which is tough, dude. Titans plus 7.5 here. Over under 38.5, dude. I don't know, man. I
think Chief's been tickling your mustache. Yeah, this is a dominant performance by this Texans defense, which is good. I know their offense is a struggle. Not against Tennessee. I think they shut out the Titans. I think Cam Ward with 3 picks, including a pick 6.
Yikes.
But the Texans win 24-0. So somehow under the total of 38.5 with the points. So Texans and the under.
Texans and the under. All right, we'll see, dude. It was maybe worth putting a few shekels on the dog there. Speaking of the dogs, all right, Daniel Jones and the Colts are going to be marching into SoFi this weekend, 4:05 p.m. First game in the 4:05 time slot. Loving this midday game matchup here. Colts surprising everybody 3-0. Pittman, Taylor, Jones. And then when they're going into LA, dude, the Rams here. I mean, obviously Stafford, he's been surprising people as well. The back, I don't know. He's been having a pretty solid season, more offensive production. Or he's up there with Jones here. Colts plus 3.5. I like them to be dogs. 49.5 is your total set for your over-under. Rams coming off the loss against Philly, kind of tight there. They're going to be coming back here with a vengeance. Some people say this is a game of reckoning for Daniel Jones, bringing him maybe back down to earth a little bit. What do you feel about that one, Brian?
I tend to agree.
Ooh.
But I think Jonathan Taylor is that good where he will keep them in this. But I think Jones doesn't have a good game for the first time this year. And I think Joshua Carty gets his redemption 1 week after having not one, but 2 field goals blocked, including the game-winning touchdown for the Philadelphia Eagles last week. I think he kicks the game winner here from 56. And again, a low-scoring game. Give me the Rams winning this one 20-18. Kind of a weird score.
Oh, wow.
But we're going to go Colts with the points and the under. Rams winning outright.
All right, dude. Let's go now. Next game in the 4 o'clock time slot. We're going from SoFi to Levi. The 49ers hosting the Jags here. You mentioned it, Jaguars. Look like they're, missing a few ticks here. A little sloppy game. Trevor Lawrence, 4 passing touchdowns, 4 picks.
Arguing with Liam Cohen on the sidelines.
Arguing. Never good locker room. Could be in shambles, but Jags here plus 3.5. 47.5 is your total for your over-under. Obviously, some injuries with the Niners. We know that. Are the Niners holding on to go to 4-0?
Yes, they are. And I wanted to double check this. I thought that Purdy would be good to go. So kind of assuming that. I know Mac Jones is kind of banged up, but probably could go if they needed him to. They're both listed as questionable, but Purdy
should return.
Left shoulder was limited practice Thursday, they said. So yeah, should return. So we're gonna assume he's in the starting lineup. I think it's a solid victory here for the 49ers.
It's okay, Josh.
I think no issues there, Josh. But I think it's one of those games that I don't think it's close, honestly. I think Jacksonville, a fraudulent 2-1. I think there's still issues there. On the road, this will be tough. I think Christian McCaffrey is the best game of the year, 3 total touchdowns. Niners in a rout, winning 35-17. So we're going to go Niners, and we're going to go the over.
Love that there. Let's go now 425, and let's go to Arrowhead here. The Chiefs taking on the Ravens. Both teams 1-2, which is pretty interesting, actually. I feel like most people would not have that here. Baltimore coming in here at minus 2.5. Total is 48.5. We know the disappointing Baltimore defense so far this season. Big reason why they are 1-2. But the Chiefs, I don't know. I mean, this may be an opportunity for the offense to shine like it once was. Watch out, by the way, for Thornton, dude. Receiver. Picked him up in fantasy. Hopefully,
Tyquan Thornton, former New England Patriot.
That's right. So what do you got?
Loser of this game, 1-3, and besides Kansas City, besides all the Swifties out there, everybody rooting for the Ravens, and everyone the demise of the Chiefs. It's over. They're never winning again. Let me tell you, they're winning this game. And the lack of respect with Baltimore minus 2.5 with that defense, dude, looking like that pen, dude. I think the Chiefs start looking like the Chiefs here. I'm going to say Mahomes, 400 yards against a battered Baltimore defense, 3 scores, 2 to Kelsey. And the Chiefs are going to win this one 28-10. So give me the Chiefs and give me the under.
Chiefs and the under. Wow, dude. All right. That's going to be definitely a game to be watching on Sunday. You know, it may not be this next one, also at 425 CBS. The Raiders taking on the Chicago Bears here, Las Vegas. Minus 1.5 here at home. Total is 48.5. The Bears, Williams, looking pretty solid, dude. 7 throwing touchdowns, passing touchdowns, 1 pick. Obviously, someone like Genty's been a little disappointing there for the Raiders. But, and also Geno Smith, dude. I mean, I feel like that huge disappointment there. 1-2 so far. I don't know, dude. I mean, Bears, is this going to be like a game where you kind of see, Caleb Williams really spread his wings, as they say?
No.
Oh,
I think you will see the value of a veteran head coach.
wow.
One that the Bears could have hired in Pete Carroll.
That's right.
They go with Ben Johnson, who I think will be good. Great offensive mind, but has some learning to do. So I think the grizzled vet, Super Bowl champ, the college champ, off the couch last year. He didn't come back to go 1-3. He came back to be 2-2 in the thick of things in the AFC West. So I do think the Raiders will win this one. Carlson from 48. I know all the game-winning field goals. Kind of crazy. Everything's a close game, right? But the Raiders will win this game 24-21. Raiders in the under.
Kev Deuce somewhere is going nuts, dude. All right, let's go. Prime time, 8:20, dude. Another DTV pick here, the final one. Let's go to the AT&T Stadium. Jerry Jones and the boys hosting the Pack. Go, Pack, go. Green Bay -6.5. Total is 47.5. I would imagine still a little bit salty taste in the Cowboys' mouth from the last time the Packers, I guess that was that on the road? The Packers, it was, right? It was AT&T?
Are you talking about
when they beat him in the playoffs?
Game? Yeah, that was a couple years ago at Jerry
AT&T.
World.
Yeah, dude. Still tight, and obviously more tight. Parsons, dude. Watching highlights of him yesterday at Jack Dempsey's, dude, running off of the nose tackle, just causing a ruckus, dude. You better bet your bottom dollars to be doing that here. Total at 47.5, Brian. What do you think is gonna happen?
We talked about this with Josh and Kev. This is a beatdown. I think Dak, 3 picks.
Green Bay beat down.
Parsons, not 9, but let's say 5 sacks. Like, I think it's really going to be that type of game. He's jacked up. He's ready to go. Jordan Love, 4 touchdown passes. And I think you'll see the Packers win this game.
Go, Pack, go.
35-9. So give me what? The Packers and then the 44. That'll be the under?
That'll be the under.
Yes, so Packers under. Just like that, your week 4 NFL frenzy.
How about that, dude?
So obviously,
that's a big one.
A lot of good games here. Felt like that frenzy went on for 35 minutes.
Yeah, it did.
And then Chief saying that Genty goes for over 100 here first. Yes, Bears. I think a little fool's gold with that victory last week.
Interesting.
I'm trying to think, who was that against again?
I
know it was not against a good team.
I know, we're just looking
wasn't
at
the
it, dude.
Saints, was it?
No, it wasn't the Saints.
Oh, Dallas.
It was Dallas.
Okay, gotcha. Speaking of which, right?
Yeah, right.
But yeah, some good games. Get the full slate with the Ireland game.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah, so pumped for that. But let's go now to the world of Major League Baseball.
What a play! Stop it! Yep.
And Alonso cracks one of the Mets win the ball game. Out of sight. And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeout.
Drove deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
Right, so this Major League Baseball segment also, by the way, is brought to you by the Hirsch Law Firm. And just wanted to say quickly from Bethpage, Fitzpatrick and O'Bear 5-3, Hatton and Rahm 4-3, McElroy and Fleetwood 5-4, and only a 1-hole advantage for Cantlay and Shoffley. So things not looking great at Bethpage. Wow, that's what happens when you get 4 hours of sleep. Bethpage Black this morning, but looking to salvage that final point. The Yankees did not let the White Sox last night salvage the final game of their 3-game set as Carlos Rodon, victorious again, his 18th victory of this year, finishing his year 18-9 with a 309. That's kind of crazy. And David Bednar picking up his 26th save of the year. Split, of course, between Pittsburgh and the Yankees. The Yankees now 91-68 after the 5-3 victory. Toronto did win, so they remain, deadlocked with the same record. Blue Jays with a tiebreaker, so we're left with 3-game series for both teams. They're playing the Rays at home. That is the Blue Jays. Yankees will have the Orioles at home themselves. And if the Yankees can pick up one game here in the final 3, they will be division champions and have the first seed in the American League. So obviously that's what they're shooting for. They've already clinched having it at the very least the number 1 wild card spot. So you look at last night, Rodon, I thought pitched pretty well. The one mistake there to Michael Taylor, what was that, in the 4th inning, the 2-run homer he allowed. Other than that, I think he was pretty much lights out. 6 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. And like I said, that ERA 3.09. They only had him throw 82 pitches. And then the bullpen getting the final 3. The bullpen has been outstanding of recent. After that real rough stretch, Luke Weaver with the scoreless 7th, Devin Williams in the 8th. Devin Williams, I think I want to say 5 straight scoreless appearances now. And then Bednar, 1, 2, 3 in the 9th. David Bednar, the confidence that we have him as Yankee fans is unbelievable since he came over from Pittsburgh right into the fire. You didn't know how he would react because, let's face it, he had never pitched an important game in his life because Pittsburgh's been terrible since he's been there. And let's see, for Devin Williams, how about this, Tony?
What do you got?
Way more scores appearances than I thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 scoreless appearances for Devin Williams.
So what are you trying to say?
He allowed 4 runs back on 9-3. And since then, he's allowed 4 hits in 8 innings and struck out 12. So it only walked 2. So, I mean, those are the numbers you're looking for there.
So you have confidence, newfound postseason?
Yeah, but, of course, how do you not, you know what I mean? It's like you're going to think of the bad times, of course. But, I mean, I can say that, it has been way better than we expected.
Right.
So,
and
nice to see the bullpen turn around.
And if you are Boone, like you would put him in there, though. That started, but obviously, yeah.
I mean, especially if, we're all hoping for a deep run here. Some games they're going to be played back to back. You're going to need to use him.
Right.
And, I mean, let's face it. I mean, he's even pitched, like, he's had a bit longer run than Luke Weaver has in terms of consistent outings. I mean, you could argue he's your top setup guy right now. So, he's going to be put in some big spots, and we're going to need him to come up big. I mean, there's no, there's no 2 ways around it. So, we'll have to see what happens. And then, offensively last night, the 5 runs on, what was it? 5 runs on, I hate when I don't have the box score in front of me. But anyway, it's 5 runs on 8, bless you, 8 hits. You had the Rice RBI ground out in the first. Really, the difference in this game, Giancarlo Stanton, 5th inning, bases loaded double down the line. 4-3 Yankees. Wells out of the double there to make it 5-3. And, of course, that was the final score. And Austin Wells, all of a sudden, swinging a hot bat, was 2 for 4 last night. So you love to see that. It was just a great win. Judge broke Ted Williams' American League record, 36 intentional walks this season. So he was 2 for 3 last night, average back up to 330. Trent Grisham, 1 for 5. Cody Bellinger, 1 for 3 with 2 walks. Yankees with 7 walks yesterday, 8 hits, 7 walks. So that's how you win a game. And listen, White Sox, we know, not the level of competition you're going to face in the playoffs. But, I mean, these are playoff games right now because you're really gunning for that division. You have to win every single game. And the Yankees have almost done that. You look at this. They have won 5 in a row, 8 of
9.
So, I mean, that's what you want. Now you have your series against the Orioles. And I was texting Josh and Colum and Ernie before. This is the game you have to get tonight. The other 2 games, I think it's Sagano and Bradish. But Trevor Rogers was dominant last time against the Yankees. The only game they lost in Baltimore. So he's opposed by Will Warren. Obviously, little Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde for Will Warren this year. The first inning has been a problem, but overall, 8-8, 4.35, 164 strikeouts, 157 in the 3rd innings pitched. So you're going to want your best out of him, because, you don't want to, tax the bullpen too much, especially because, you might need it for these last 2 games. Plus, if you have to play the wild card series, I mean, it's going to be a quick turnaround on Tuesday. So you want your best out of Warren. But yeah, I just think they've done everything they've needed in these games. I think the offense has been consistent. The bullpen's been consistent. And you've been getting good outings from your starting pitching. So it's a good spot to be in. A spot that we didn't think we could be in, making up 5 games in a week. I mean, that's unbelievable. So it feels like the momentum's on their side. And it's just time to finish the job. And it starts tonight. And you need 6 strong from Will Warren and get to Rogers, for at least 3 runs through the first 5 innings, and start with a lead and never relinquish it. And that's what I fully expect them to do. So I'm pumped. I can't wait for the playoffs. Can't wait to be in Yankee Stadium for a playoff game. And I hope the first playoff game they play is a division series and not the wild card. But we'll have to see. But for right now, 91-68, 3 games left.
Yeah.
Let's get the job done, Tony. So, and speaking of getting the job done, the Mets winning last night and living to die another day.
Yeah, as they say. Yeah, dude, big 8-5 victory over the Cubs here, taking 2 out of 3 from the Cubs, which I think is the most you could really ask for, I guess, at this point. Which is tough, dude. But in any case, you had Nolan McClain out there with another start here that he needed to win, and he got that, dude. Kind of crazy, this stat that I came across. Nolan McClain, with his starts since he's started in the league, the Mets are 6-2 when he's starting.
Yeah.
And all other starters since then 6-12.
Yeah, no, he's been unbelievable.
Yeah,
honestly,
like
Gooden-esque.
Yeah, literally. And last night really wasn't even his best stuff. Obviously had some offense behind him that helped him out. And that offense started out pretty early, dude. Vientos found out the shortstop, which actually scored Lindor with the bases loaded early.
What about
here in
Lindor?
The first. What about Lindor, Dave? And then after that, Nimmo had an RBI single, which scored Alonso. And then in the top of the third, Lindor cranks a homer to left field, his 30th of the season, which another crazy stat I came across. First time in Mets history, they have 3 players with 30 or more homers, which is pretty wild to think about. And also, obviously a testament to some of the offenses lineup has been putting together, which was great and plentiful because top of the 4th, you also had a Brett Beatty homer. I think that was his 19th of the season, and it was a 3-run homer that made it 6-0 by the 4th inning. So again, it just seemed like all things were kind of going very well here, for the Mets in terms of McClain. A couple hits here. I think at this point by the 4th inning, he's only given up 2 hits. But it is when he comes in into the bottom of the 4th. He does give up a homer, which made it 6-1 to Suzuki. Change up that just, I guess maybe it was obvious to Suzuki what pitch was coming. But regardless, he still struck out Happ. He had 2 strikeouts that inning. Going to the curveball, some of the off-speed stuff. Again, it just seems like when McClain is dealing, it's just he could almost throw any pitch and have the confidence that's going to go where he wants it to go. He does give it another homer in the bottom of the 5th, which made it 6-2. Another solo shot to Swanson. So a little trouble with the long ball again. I mean, obviously Cubs, good lineup. Yes, maybe McClain has made a couple mistakes here. This first pitch sinker, which I remember watching the highlight, just did not sink at all. Middle, Brian, or dead nuts, as they say. But then you get Taylor in the 6th with a double to center that scored Nimmo and Beatty, made it 8-2. That was the night at that point for Imanaga. So a poor start for him, honestly. But still gets 5 2/3, 8 earned runs. Which is pretty tough there. Pomerantz comes in, gets Acuna to ground out to second for the rest of the inning. And then here comes Nolan McClain again, dude, getting a little bit of trouble with the long ball. Suzuki, a 2-home run night for him. He poked one out left center, which was a 3-run blast, made it 8-5. Got a little nervous there at that point, but Stanek comes in, gets the 3 outs he needed to, which was huge. Rayleigh comes in the 7th. You had some of your better bullpen pieces available. Rayleigh 3 up, 3 down, all on strikeouts. So we'll have to see that. Rogers comes in the 8th. You actually had a Rogers sighting in the 8th and 9th, respectively, for the Cubs and the Mets. Both of them did their job, and then Diaz came in the bottom of the 9th, and Diaz looking like with, I think, his 29th save of the year. Looking just like totally dialed, like one of the better closers right now going into the playoffs, which is great because to have that ability. And there's been times, in this like 10-game stretch here, in the September stretch here, where Mendoza's asked Diaz to get 5-6 outs, and he's answered the bell every time. So the fact that Diaz has been lights out and really on top of his game here is huge. And obviously you used your better bullpen guys. Rogers looked good too. It's not very many outings. You see him 3 up, 3 down out of him. And then Rayleigh has continued to look good since he's been back from injury. So, I mean, the bullpen seems to be rounding out right now. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's been a tale of two pitching staffs with every other game. I mean, I said the stat about McLean. And that's why, I mean, it's so tough for the Mets right now to string along back-to-back wins. They just haven't been able to do that because of their pitching. It's like, yeah, now you've used your better bullpen pieces. Like, what are you going to use Diaz back-to-back nights? You're going to have to go to Helsley probably at some point. And then it's like, again, I mean, it's been so tough to string wins together because your starters have been so bad too. So it's interesting to see what Sproat does out there against Miami tonight. I think Alcantara, I believe, is pitching for the Marlins. So, I mean, I guess that's good, but I'm pretty sure his start against the Mets earlier this year was a good start for him. I think it was like 7 innings, no earned runs or something. He was looking like Cy Young Sandy.
Wow.
But I'll have to double check. And you got Sproat tonight. We'll get to the previews and stuff, but you want to feel good. Sproat, I feel like, is a pitcher who just, I want to say, just hasn't been able to handle, the pressure he's been thrown into. Not everyone can do that. Rookies, you're relying on him, must win games. But also, I feel like his last start against the Nats, I feel like there was some poor defense that had that extended innings and stuff like that. So, again, that's just the Mets not playing good fundamental ball. Hopefully they do that tonight because, again, it's Miami. Like, I mean, you should sweep them, right?
Yeah, why not? Right? Just get the job done.
Like, get the job done, dude. The offense is bumping. Sandy, come on, dude. Like, don't let him just look lights out against you tonight. Like, fucking figure it out here. Be aggressive at the plate.
Yeah, exactly. So, an important final 3 games for the Yankees, the Mets, and not to mention a lot of teams across Major League Baseball. Speaking of those games, obviously there has to be picks. What did we do last night?
I believe we both went 4-2.
Okay, so solid nights, right?
Yeah, solid nights. Good for us. You are 72-62. I am 76-58.
Okay, very good there.
We are doing well.
Yeah, absolutely,
dude.
And then I have first pick.
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's strike up the music, Tony. Another 6-pack MLB pick segment, and of course, we are starting in the Bronx, with the Yankees. And, by the way, Velvet Llama in on the sponsorship of this pick segment.
Bang.
But we know the deal. Get to Rogers for 3 over 6. We will. Warren will one-up him. 6 innings, 2 earned. And then I would say Aaron Judge, number 52, tying his number from his rookie season in the 8th to give them a 4-2 advantage, which is the score that they will win by. So an important game. Hopefully with the Toronto loss to the Rays, they will be in first place by night's end. But give me the Yankees in the under.
Yankees under. With the under there. All right, dude. I mean, let's do it. We're going. We got to go to the Met game here. 7-10 Miami, Marlins, Mets, Sproat, Alcantara, or Alcantara, depending on who you ask. I just want to look up that game against the Mets here. It was, dude. Last time out against the Mets in Citi Field. This was on August 31st. Sandy Alcantara, 7 innings, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 6 Ks. And I don't know. I mean, the last couple of starts resulting in wins for Miami, actually. He is 3-2, or Miami is 3-2, excuse me. In his last 5 starts, they've been getting some run support against Colorado, run support against Detroit in that 8-2 win when Sandy was fanning 8 Tigers over 7 innings. Seems like Sandy is kind of ending this year with a bang. And you know what, dude? You're going to be hearing a lot of banging tonight, dude. That's going to be bat-to-ball action. That's right, Brian. Watch out, dude, because the Mets are going yard. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 5. home runs by the Mets tonight, dude. Sandy gets absolutely tattooed. Maybe 5 1/3, 4 earned runs. Bullpen gets hit up a little bit as well. You're talking 44th homer for Juan Soto. You're probably talking Beatty, back-to-back days, back-to-back homers. And I guess if I have to say, probably Nimmo. Taylor actually been hitting well, too. Taylor making some good defensive plays. Taylor homer as well, dude. Using, every man in your lineup. Hammer the over. Hammer the Mets. Sproat goes 6 innings, 3 earned runs against them. Fanning 7 Marlins. Mets go on to win this one. I'm going to say 8-4 Mets over.
All right. So we talked about it. The Blue Jays hosting the Rays. Pitching matchup, Adrian Hauser, the former Met, versus Shane Bieber. Pitched well for Toronto since coming back from surgery. But I'm going to say Hauser out-dueling Shane Bieber tonight. I think it's a tight game, and it's a low-scoring game. But the Rays, I'm going to say, are going to take this one 3-2. Caminario, 3-run homer, 4th inning. The difference in this one. So we're going to go Rays and the under.
A night of under so far for you, dude. Aaron Noah pitching against the Twins. Watch out, dude. Aaron Noah also looked real good against his last start against the Mets. I mean, do I go with the Phillies at that point? I mean, I'm already talking about it, dude. Mitch Keller, Wentz, Priester. I mean, yeah, all right, fine. Let's go to Philadelphia, dude. Philadelphia. Citizens Bank Park here. The Phillies taking on the Twins. I said it, dude. Aaron Noah. I guess I haven't looked at his last start, but his last start against the Mets was good. 6 innings, no earned runs, 7 Ks. Last time out against Arizona, is actually back-to-back starts have not been good, dude. And since that 1-0 win against the Mets, they've lost the next 2 starts for him, dude. Not great. But it's the Twins. It's the Twinkies. Give me a break here. Over, under 8.5. Hammer the over. Because I think both pitchers are getting tattooed probably a little bit. Aaron Nola, 6 innings, 4 earned runs. Joe Ryan, 6 innings, 4 earned runs. Phillies walk it off here. Bottom of the 9th. Why not? Who else would it be? Kyle Schwarber gets his 57th home run of the season. It's a 2-run blast that puts the Phillies up 6-4. Phillies over.
All right. 3rd game, final game. I am going to go with the Detroit Tigers.
Wow.
Finally won last night. Backs against the wall. Casey Mize versus Kyle Harrison at Fenway Park tonight. 7:10 Apple TV Plus. Might be the swan song for Apple TV Plus. I think they're getting out of the MLB game after this season. But I think Harrison hammered. And I think Mize pitches well for his 15th victory of the year. Tigers win 5-3. Javi Baez, 1st inning grand slam. Tigers and the over.
Tigers and the over. I think I'm going to go with the Dodgers tonight. Let's go to Seattle. Dodgers v. Mariners. Oh, West Coast action. 9:40 p.m. here. Seattle minus 135. Over under is 7.5. Very interesting here. Emmett Sheehan, a guy I got to know a little bit this year. Good pitcher over here for the Dodgers. 6-3 in the season, 2.86 ERA in his debut season. 72 1/3 innings pitched with 86 strikeouts. He's going to be towing the sub against George Kirby. He's having an all right year for Seattle. Not the brightest spot. Obviously, we know about Cal Raleigh. How about Shohei? The sneaky 55 home run year. Batting 280, 101 ribbies. I think he hit his 54th last night, actually. I think Emmett Sheehan goes 7 scoreless, Fanning 9, Cal Raleigh, Golden Sombrero, silenced for the night. Shohei, 55th homer this very evening, Brian.
That would be a career high.
That would be a career high. Dodgers go on to win this game. I'm going to say 5-0 Dodgers under.
Just like that. 6-pack MLB pick segment. Music still on as we move over.
Do you have Tigers under?
I did have the Tigers in the over. And as we move on to yet another edition
of the Immaculate Grid.
Jeremy Shot.
All right, let's dial it in here. We'll
We
share
are
it with the
dialed.
Oh yeah,
Gems
dude,
on
great,
deck.
I got gems.
How
You got
about
gems,
on
dude?
the
What do you got?
bottom
Yeah,
here?
we'll take out the bottom row.
Couple sub ones.
Really?
100-run season, played left field, bottom right. Yogi Berra.
Yogi Berra, all right, dudes. Yogi Berra. I would have went Brendan Nimmo.
But I think that percentage works.
It definitely
and then
works,
this percentage will work as well. A little close to home for you.
Michael
Left
Conforto.
field, one game. Drew Gilbert.
That's a little. That one hurts a little bit more, I
Yes,
guess. Dude.
yes, it does.
Point
Point
two.
two, and right
That's
next
good,
to him,
dude. Marcana.
former Yankee great David Justice.
All right, that's a good one.
Got to think outside the box, like your Jeremy Shot.
That's like Marcana maybe would have been less than one. That's fine, dude.
No way.
How about what? What do you got, dude? Dead
Well,
nuts.
I got 5, 6, and 7% for this. Donaldson, Soler, and Jones. I don't know if you have any.
Donaldson,
different-
Soler, Jones.
Yeah, I don't know if you have any different. thoughts
Yeah, I feel like Andrew Jones is probably the best we're gonna get.
for the 100 runs.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So let's put that in there. I would put Mark DeRosa here for Giants
Okay.
Braves. Who did you
See
put
that?
there?
Soler, he was 6%, but
Okay.
DeRozan
Oh,
bottom line.
D-Row is gonna be way less. Yeah, dude.
And I'm trying to think if there's someone different besides Donaldson.
Bart.
Joey Bart?
Tolo Colon.
Oh, Bartolo Colon. Okay, try it. 90%.
Yeah. Wait, what was Josh?
5.
Four.
Ah!
Oh shit.
So the top wasn't my best, but I did have a 100-run season for the Giants. Barry Bonds, we always could do for the Pirates. Bobby Bonds was not.
Bobby Bonds was not.
Obviously, the
McCutcheon.
Stargell and the
Willie Stargell.
and who's the other guy?
for the Pirates? Clemente?
Yes.
Um,
Trying to think if there was anybody else.
Andrew McCutcheon for the Pirates.
Probably high.
Probably high. You use Barry for
Yeah, 7%.
right because everyone probably uses him for Pirates Giants.
Yeah,
All right, you want to do that?
yeah.
Barry Bonds 7%, dude.
And then it was 13 for Ace Pirates. I don't know if you could think of anybody. I have Jason Kendall.
What about Miguel Andrew Hall?
Yes, do that. Great call there. Wow.
Wow. 3%. Let's
okay,
go,
and then I just
dude.
had McCutcheon for this one, but
Yeah.
trying to think if there's any other pitcher.
I'm not good.
Yeah, I don't. I just
Pirates Giants, dude. Trying to think. There's
Not a lot of
there's
guys.
not a Bradahan. There's not a Rich Hill.
there's
spot.
not a Rowdy Tellez.
There's
There's
not
not, an AJ
Jake
Burnett.
Marisnick
There's not a
spot.
Garrett Cole. There's not a
No.
Jameson Tyone.
No.
Uh,
No. Not a Tommy Pham.
Wait, who is that guy? Melanson. Mark Melanson.
Mark Melanson.
Yep.
Sorry, I was ignoring. Jason Bay said Chief. We don't know for what though. Mike Melanson.
Mark. Former Yankee.
This guy.
Yep.
26%.
How about that, Tony,
2%.
huh?
That's
The
awesome.
grid I did, 233. So what do you know? The value of teamwork. And we will still see that displayed in yet another edition of the Immaculate Grid. And starting out with a kicker, David Akers.
Akers. Where are we going?
Top left.
Those ads out of here. Akers, top left. David, 2%.
And then how about this? Middle right, Jason Garrett.
Jason Garrett, dude. I like that. There we go. 0.8.
Right above him.
No
you'll,
image?
you'll never guess the percentage on this one. Deion Sanders.
Is it 9%? It's 0.7.
There we go, Tony.
Whoa.
And then, I have Jim Plunkett at 14% for the Raiders. I mean, I really don't know who was on that team.
Kev Duke.
Marcus Allen, probably higher, I would imagine.
Kev Duke.
So yeah, I would say. I mean, unless you want to try Marcus Allen, I don't know.
Marcus Allen, Raiders Super Bowl.
No, go plug it because I just feel like Allen's gonna be higher.
Jim. A lot of Plunkets. Wow.
Jimmy.
That's kind of crazy, dude. 14% for Jim.
And then let's see here. So I had Marcus Mariota for Eagles Raiders, but I didn't know, and then Schaub for Falcons Raiders, but I didn't know if we should use Mariota for Raiders Falcons and then use somebody else for Raiders and Eagles.
I don't know. It's up to you.
You can do Asamoah, but that's probably going to be high, right or no?
I would think so, right? Cowboys Falcons do Keith Brooking.
Yeah, do that.
Dead nuts.
Dead nuts, dude.
9% there, dude. Thank you, Chief.
Yes, thank you, Chief. So I don't know. It feels like there's more Eagles and Raiders. But of course, nothing is coming to mind. So I don't know if we just do Mariota and Schaub.
You want to do that?
I feel like Eagles Raiders though. There's got like Alden. Yeah, I guess just go Mariota and Schaub. It's what we have.
Eagles Raiders, dude. Oh yeah, dude. All right, sorry. Falcons Raiders. Patterson. Cordarrelle Patterson.
Yes, do that.
Falcons Raiders.
And
6%,
then do
dude.
Marquise next to him.
Marquise.
Yep.
Godwin. Goodwin.
No, Marcus Mariota.
Oh, you with the Marquise, dude.
I think Matt always said Marquise.
Oh gosh. 7%, dude.
And then I have DeMarco Murray for Eagles Cowboys.
He's got Rodney Pete.
Do Rodney Pete.
Rodney Pete from Chief.
Chief is getting the hang of this, I feel like.
He's dialed right now. 1%.
And I'm embarrassed to say, Tony, the Falcons and the 49ers giving me a little trouble here.
Eluding you right now. Well, I mean, I got nothing.
I'm just trying to think. Robbie Gould, no. Quarterbacks, Alex Smith, no. I'm trying to think backup quarterback under Matthew Ryan and Michael Vick and running backs, but I'm just TJ Duckett, no. Warwick Dunn, no. Roddy White, no. I don't know. Corners. I'm not really good with the defense on these teams. Tight ends. I mean, no, not Tony Gonzalez, not Kyle Pitts. I don't know who the Niners tight end was before George Kittle. Not JT O'Sullivan. Not Tim Rattay. Tevin Coleman. That's why we love Josh B.
Wow, dude. Tevin.
This is going to be a really good score. It's Tevin.
Like I-N?
Yep.
Oh, there it is.
57. What was Coleman? 14. Okay.
14%.
I thought that was a sneaky one, but I guess not.
But
either way.
Ty Detmer, said Chief.
That would have been a better one.
At the buzzer. Yeah, that's right, Josh B.
No, but great immaculate grid there. And just a great week. I can't believe this is it, Tony. The swan song of the week. But definitely a great week so far.
We got Matthew Ryan calling at the buzzer. You want to take it real quick?
20 seconds.
20 seconds.
And by the way, all square with Hovland and Shoffley. So almost a disaster
really,
on our hands at Bethpage Black.
Yeah, that would have been really.
Let's go
dude.
Yankees, Matthew. Yes, we know the Mets suck. What else you got?
Hold on, I gotta do the thing, and then we do the thing.
No, I'm just gonna say that the Yankees are gonna win the division.
Yeah, we got to sweep. We got to beat Rodgers tonight. That's the key to this whole thing. Beat the Orioles tonight.
Beat them.
We gotta sweep. We're gonna beat. We gotta win 3 games.
Yes,
gotta win all 3.
We gotta, dude.
20 seconds.
But yeah, I feel good, Matthew. Honestly, that bye is going to change things in the American League if we can get it.
Bye.
And rest up, get the bullpen, and just get ready for a 5-game series.
If we have to do 3-game or 5-game, our pitching.
There's no way
number
that's
one,
Michael,
Rodon.
right?
I mean, there's a high possibility. I feel
Rodon is number 1.
Nope.
Fried is number 2. Schlittler's 3.
you sat on your keys, dude. Schlittler seems to be number 3.
Yes, the way things are lined up.
The way things are lined up, Matthew. How do you feel about that? 20 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like he has better command of the strike zone. I know, because I know what you're thinking. You're thinking Severino, 2017 wildcard game, heel.
I'm thinking exactly
3
that.
walks in the first inning.
Not good.
We don't want that.
And number 5 will be Luis Gil. Luis.
And Josh B saying Warren starting the car. Yeah, I kind of do have to start the car. No, but he'll be over Warren, definitely. Warren will be in the bullpen.
That's it.
But you really don't need 4 starters. I mean, till the ALCS.
Wow, Josh B. It's funny, dude.
But yeah, Matthew, it's a good spot. But yeah, let's get the job done. And I do think the Rays will win tonight. The Rays are a pesky team. So that's why I've said we win the division. The Rays are too pesky to get swept by the Blue Jays last series of the season. Right now?
Well, too pesky.
We said sweep the Orioles. We got to sweep the Orioles.
Yep.
And one comment for Tony. I just got to do one comment.
Mets suck,
and that's
yes.
You're going to get swept.
Be out.
Okay, dude?
Going.
God. Have a good weekend, Matthew Ryan. Thank you for going in.
Thank you, Matthew Ryan. And thank you all for tuning in this week, today as well. Let's go Yankees, of course. I know I'll say that again before we go.
Oh, yeah, let's go Mets, dude.
But yeah, thanks for everybody for tuning in and continuing to comment, like, and subscribe. All the archives on the YouTube page, Tony, Michael, Renee, and Jane Kotz, and the merch at downtime.com. Want everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy the games. Let's go Yankees.
Let's go Mets.
And we will see you on Monday.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.